Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Kissing up to God, giving God all the glory, all the praises, and all the honor. Good afternoon, good afternoon. My name is Jennifer Brooks. I am your Southern Belle. I'm coming here today to give you a little couple of my nuggets. Here I go with my shirt and stuff. A couple of my nuggets that I got this weekend. We had a women's conference in Haddonfield, New Jersey. Beautiful, such strong and powerful words, messages that was for us. So we kissing up. We giving him all the praise. We're thanking him for another do-over. We're thanking him for life, health, and strength, for those brand new grace and brand new mercies that he's allowed, for family and for friends. And we're asking God if we have an opportunity to say, I'm sorry, please allow it because I'm sorry can restore and recover a whole lot of things. Hi, my number one fan. So my title, are you causing your delays? In life, in things that you want to do, in places you want to go, and are you causing it? And then I put search your heart, and she gave me like little steps that we can ask ourselves, are the things that we can ponder to wonder if we are delaying our own if we are delaying our own movement, like move forward. She said the first thing that we have to realize, we need a willingness to be part of the movement. We need to desire to draw closer. We need to make set the atmosphere of wherever we got to go or whatever we want to do. We have to be willing to, and that you want to do it, but a lot of us are not willing to. We want to just sit back and allow things to be done on its own. So, do you have a willingness? Two, acceptance. Do you accept or trust God to do or to be able to move where you have to move to? First, you have to because God has his unchanging hand, and we're defeated. We defeat ourselves when we don't accept the move of God sometimes. You know, things that you know that you should do and you don't do it. You won't accept the fact that that it has to be done this way, it has to be done that way. We're human, we mess up some stuff, and we do a lot of things our way, and that's what goes on. Because we don't accept it, we might be delaying it also, because we really do need to prepare. Because once he start moving us, we're gonna have to be ready to move. Three, you need to understand the complete assignment, and you need to understand that God is in control. We think we're in control of our lives. Think again. He's in complete control of our lives, and we do need to understand that. And until we do, we're going to continue to make a mess. We're going to continue to ruin things in our life because of that. So think about it. Think about it. Do we understand the assignment? Do we even understand the movement? Do we even understand where we want to go? We want to go somewhere, but do we know where? And once we get there, are we going to do the assignment? The next thing is obedience. Oh, obedience. That's a strong word, right? We have to be willing to obey, because obedience will take you to the next level. But we have to be willing to be mature enough and faithful enough that we'll be obedient, that we'll do the will, we'll do what needs to be done to get to the next level. And I can say I'll just use losing weight. You want to lose weight, but you're not even strong enough. You can't even obey what you have to do to get there. And then once you start failing, then you feel like, oh, this isn't working. Yeah, okay. It's working if you do it the correct way. And the next one, like the weight, you have to be 100% in. You have to be all in order to do that. If you want to lose, I'm gonna still say lose weight, you have to be all in. You can't sidestep doing things like that. If you're not 100% in, what you gonna do? Lose some or lose all. But once you're in and once you understand, then you will be there. And you can't move in your life if you're drained. You can't move if you're drained, and that's what we do. We drain out ourselves. And the last but not least is we have to be uncomfortable. I say that for last because I know things that I want to do or things that I've done or things that I could do, I did because it was too uncomfortable. I didn't like that. I didn't like how it felt, you know? And a lot of times, in order for it to do right, you're going to have to be uncomfortable. We're too much in our comfort zone. And once you're uncomfortable, you know some things are working. Because if we're in our comfort zone, that means we're not moving and we're not going to move because we don't want to. You know, we don't want to. And we really need to put on the armor of God in order to move. You're going to have to put on the armor because things are going to be coming at you from left to right, from up to down, all over the place. So you're going to have to be ready and you're going to have to put on your armor. So are you stopping your movement? Are you not getting where you have to get because you're delaying, your own destiny? You're delaying your own plans or what God has for you because He does want to move us. But why should it? Our disobedient, comfortable, misunderstanding selves. Why should He move us? We're not ready. But once you are ready, you have the willingness. That mindset is powerful. But once you have the willingness, that mindset, and when you're in 100%, and when you start obeying, and when you get in that little uncomfortable state, watch things change. You're delaying your own self. If you think anybody needs to hear this, please share. I would appreciate it. Keep coming on, keep subscribing, keep liking. I really do love coming on, and I really do talking. So those are little nuggets. It's so much more, but I don't want to be on here so long. But those are little nuggets that I got from this weekend at the Women's Conference, and I appreciate everybody that spoke, the word that went forth, the praises, and it was just a blessing. Okay, so I gave you a little bit what I had. All right, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Jennifer Brooks. I am your Southern Belle, and I am on the right road now because no more delays. Okay, I'm sick of being delayed, so I'm about to get in that uncomfortable spot. All right, you guys. God bless. Have a blessed day.